Welcome, everybody, to another home match for the Lady Highlanders. We are here at Foss Park as the Highlanders are taking on the Cambridge Falcons. Another classic rivalry here. Last week, the Highlanders hosted Medford, and today another classic rival, Cambridge. Starting quick out the blocks here is Cambridge, but it's out for a Somerville throw-in to be taken by Bridget. That's a long throw there. It's over the head of the Cambridge defender, but good pressing here by Caitlin, and an early battle on this near side here. That's a Cambridge throw-in. Caitlin losing her balance, but doing well to win that header. Time for the Cambridge player to turn, but it's gone straight to Bridget. A step there, but not dealt with yet, and Cambridge with an early chance here. Ball into the box. It's gone across the face of goal. And can they get a shot off? They can. Great save early on by Liz De Silva. Huge save there. Early chance for Cambridge. Somerville will need to be careful here. If that's a sign of the pace of this match, they'll need to stay on their toes. Cambridge getting in there a little easily. Somerville coming off of a 1-1 draw against Medford. A game that they certainly will feel like they should have won, but if you don't put away your chances, then you can't expect to win all those matches. Here's the corner from Cambridge. Well dealt with by Marie. That was a funny one. I went to school with her older sister. High school. Ball out for a Somerville throw. That's Olive on the far side here. Intercepted immediately by Cambridge. Not sure where the ball is, but well recovered in the end. Good ball out wide, and Somerville feeling the pressure, but Delia reads the danger well, clears it out for a Cambridge throw-in. Bridget does really well to get out of pressure there, but Cambridge retrieving the ball immediately. Good turn as well. Space through the middle. Somerville will need to tighten up, and that ball is a little wayward, out for a Somerville goal kick. Well, they'll be happy to catch their breath momentarily here. It's been a fast start to this game from Cambridge. Violet given away immediately, but Delia there. Hold on, though. It's blocked. Bridget waiting for that ball to fall comfortably, and it's cleared out of pressure, but Cambridge with the ball again. Ball played back to their goalkeeper. Cleared 10 yards within their own half. Marie unable to settle it. Nice play here from Cambridge. The link up, opening up the space, and this right side is full of holes right now for the Highlanders. Great block from Delia, and that's another early corner for Cambridge. Well, Cambridge is yet to win the season, but they are looking like a team that is very confident. The corner to be taken. Somerville defenders on their toes. That's a good ball in. Able to get a toe on that, but it's just over. Well, Somerville will want to grab hold of this game. Unable to really string any passes together. It's been a struggle, but it's still early days. Ball given away again. And Somerville creating their own problems right now. The ball into the box, it's blocked, and Liz collects. And we'll see one of Liz's... Oh, no, she opts to throw it. Olive, though, immediately pressed, Fenya playing it upfield, well settled by Cambridge. And Somerville really hasn't been able to put, more than a couple passes together so far. Throwing from Cambridge, good marking by Fenya. Oh, a handball called. And a free kick here right in front of the Lady Highlander bench. Coach Tony reminding them of the line they want to hold for the offsides. Ball bounces through. Miscontrolled touch there by Thea. And an offsides called as well, so Coach Tony will be happy to see his tactics going according to plan. Ball played upfield. It's over the head of Kaylee Costa, our senior captain. Lily unable to turn there, immediately pressed by Cambridge. Marie, one-time pass to Lily, but again stripped of the ball by Thea. Ball cleared up. Marie able to intercept again. Plays it to Fenya. Fenya looking for Olive or Kaylee over the top. That's a risky back pass and a really risky touch there. Can Somerville capitalize? Offsides called. Well, that was bold by Ellie, number 17 of Cambridge, playing it back in such close quarters there, but it worked out in the end. Nora trying to dribble out from the back as the goalkeeper, and it almost cost them, but offsides called in the end. Throw in here to Cambridge. Nice skill out wide there from the Cambridge player. And Fenya clears it again.
Yeah, it's a bird.
Really good ball movement here from Cambridge. They're looking like a strong team right now. Here's Marie. Nice little feint there. And Lily rolls the ball over her foot, finds Kaylee, at least looking for Kaylee, but it's not over yet. Eventually cleared out, and it comes to Bridget. Bridget under some pressure here from two Cambridge players, looking for Kaylee, unable to settle exactly, but it goes to Caitlin in the end. Blocked, and a good turn there. Really good play there between Heba, that was number 27, Heba, and Isabel, number 2. Hold on now, Olive, big touch here. Can she keep it in play? She crosses it, but it goes straight into the arms of Nora. And Somerville starting to show more signs of life here. Just taking a little bit of time to find their groove. And unfortunately, well, it's one more than last game, but Somerville now with 5 subs, including their goalkeeper. And just to give you an idea, Cambridge, by the looks of it, has 8. Ball played through here, attempted by Amelie, and it's unsuccessful in finding a teammate. Kaylee coming across here looking for the ball, and it's bounced through to her, but well recovered there. That's Rosa, number 19 for Cambridge. A good battle here between Kaylee and Lily, number 6 for Cambridge. Kaylee wins the ball back, but it's out of bounds for a Somerville throw-in now. Coach Tony calling the play out. And Caitlin leaves the throw-in for Bridget. Settled by Lily. Ball into the box. It's gone over everybody, out for a goal kick to Cambridge. Well, there were a number of takeaways after Somerville's tie against Medford last week. Positive and more constructive things to work on. Somerville didn't really have any trouble creating chances or at least getting into the right areas. Hold on here. Cambridge, Violet trying to tackle. Cambridge's bench is loud as I've ever heard an opposition bench. Good recovery from Delia, though. Kept in play. The cross. It's gone through everyone. And Liz is furious. She wants that ball out of there. Caitlin trying to shield it. It's kept in play in the end. And a battle here ends with a goal kick. But, yeah, Somerville was able to get in dangerous positions, but that final ball was just lacking. They weren't able to connect that pass when it mattered most. So, you know, double-edged sword there. And then, you know, one other thing was trusting the goalkeeper. Liz is strong with her feet, and at times we tend to put a little more pressure on ourselves than we need to. So, you know, feeling more secure in resetting with our goalkeeper, it can help us be more confident and safe defensively. Lily to Marie. One-touch pass. Unable to find a teammate. Fenya. Unorthodox, but it worked. Here's Layla to Caitlin. That's blocked. Kept in play, though. Good pressure from Caitlin. She's won the ball back here. And it's a battle here between Caitlin and Lily. And Lily comes out on top this time. Well done. Amelie looking for V. Unable to find her, though. And here's Bridget. Finds Kaylee. Great touch from Kaylee. But it's stripped away from her again by Rosa. Nice touch there to keep the ball alive. That was Heba. Marie not giving up on the play, but Thea looking for the through ball, but Bridget does really well there to read it. Well, it sounds like based on one parent's chant, it's Thea, not Thea. So I guess I'll go with Thea. Here's Kaylee. Never giving up on the play is Kaylee, and Lily now finds Olive out wide. That's a good ball out wide to Olive. Sorry, that's not Olive. That's Issa. Issa out on the right side right now. Usually that's the space that Olive occupies. Ball given away, though. Issa recovering, and it's eventually out for a Somerville throw. Violet ends up at Lily's feet. Cuts back. She's got Issa out wide. Finds her. Issa looking to get the ball into the box, but it's intercepted by Ellie of Cambridge. Out for a Cambridge throw. Well, those early minutes were certainly concerning for the Lady Highlanders, but after some intense pressure from Cambridge, Somerville starting to find their feet. Spending a little bit more time in Cambridge's half rather than clearing the ball out and relieving the pressure, albeit for just a moment. Amelie gets the ball back, finds V. Good touch to settle from V. Unable to connect there, though, and Delia clears the ball out again. And that's Nora. I believe it's Nora. It's the only goalkeeper on the... Oh, no, that may be Yasmina. Sorry, it's not clear because that's a 13 on the jersey, right? That's Nora, thank you, yeah. Just making sure. Lily looking for Issa. Just a little too heavy on the pass there for Issa to settle. Cambridge throw-in right at the half line. Good battle here. Fenya comes out on top. Issa looking for Lily. Cambridge intercepts. Lily not giving up, though. Lily and Issa both going at it for Somerville. And the pressure pays off. Somerville with the throw-in. Kaylee does well to settle, but it's taken away. Delia plays it upfield. Goes straight to Cambridge. Fenya, nice interception, though. Finds Lily. Intercepted again, though. Somerville struggling to string passes together. It's hard to really, leave a print on a game if you don't have the ball. Delia clears it up. A little touch off of Cambridge, but able to keep it in is Rosa. Nora. Ooh, that clearance almost went to Somerville. Good tackle there by Layla. But Cambridge with space here. The through ball, too much on it, though. And Somerville can breathe a sigh of relief because that could have been dangerous. A little too much space right now through the middle for Cambridge to exploit. Somerville will need to be very mindful of that. That's numerous occasions now where Somerville leaving gaps that they don't want to leave. You will get punished eventually. Marie double teamed here. Still comes out with the ball, but it's taken away again. Marie nicely done to win the ball back. And there's a chance here maybe for a counter. It's a 5-on-3. Ball played out wide to Issa. Good first touch from Issa. Cuts inside. Nicely done. Looks for Marie. Well tackled, though, by Cambridge. Nice interception and a crucial one at that. And it looks like Ellie there is carrying a slight knock, or maybe she stretched herself out a little too thin. Caitlin, though, good pressure, but here's V on the near side for Cambridge. She's got space, and she almost finds Isabel. Unable to, though. Liz opting again to throw it. Coach Tony trying to retain more possession here rather than just punting it upfield. But Violet lacking options. Kaylee trying to make herself available. Lily, well done to get there first. Marie, one time pass back to Violet. Violet over the top. No one there. And Nora happy to pick the ball up. And yet again, Caitlin with the early pressure. That's twice now. Great tackles. Marie, two beautiful cuts. Looking for Caitlin. Good touch from Caitlin. She's out wide on her own now, though. V applying the pressure to Marie again. Nice turn from Marie, but the ball is lost. Amelie comes away with it, but unable to get rid of it in time. Lily's so good at holding the ball up, although she's lost it there. But Lily's first touch is usually exquisite. Good battle here. Fenya comes out on top. Great touch to settle by Kaylee. Lays it off. Wasn't sure if that was for Lily or Marie, but either way, Cambridge comes away with it. Marie getting stuck in as always. Through ball does not find a Somerville teammate. That's good skill from Fiona for Cambridge. Ball out in the end off Cambridge, and Violet quick to take the throw in. Finds Kaylee. Good touch again. Violet had to step in there early, and they've kept it in play there. Well done by Issa and Violet. Lily back to Layla. Layla finds Bridget. And the switch from Bridget does not find a teammate, but it finds Issa in the end. Intercepted, and Cambridge now coming away with the ball. And Caitlin, this early pressure is paying off so much. Good battle here between V and Bridget. Pressure from both teams here being applied ruthlessly. Ball cleared upfield. Fenya and Delia will want to deal with that. The back pass works from Fenya, and it's cleared up. Finds Caitlin. Heavy touch, though, and certainly a trip there. Unintentional, but a foul nonetheless. And a free kick here about, well, let's see. You could say about 30 yards out, yeah. I try not to directly just read the number of the football measurements, but it is more or less the same. Ball into the box here. It's a great pass. Liz comes out brave in doing so, and It looks like there was a collision there between Liz and a Cambridge player, and she's down now. I think she might have taken a knock in the chest or got the wind. It looks like the wind may have been knocked out of her, but she's already back on her feet. She seems like she's struggling a little bit, but she's okay. She's walking off on her own accord, and according to high school sports rules, she'll have to leave the field momentarily. Somerville athletic trainer Michelle Kelly, the legend herself, helped me on numerous occasions throughout my Somerville sports career, whether it was for the soccer team or the track team. She's always been there, holding it down. And it's good to see that Thea is all right. Both teams in a huddle right now just to recollect the game plan. And Nora coming all the way out, way in the Somerville half just to see what's up. And it looks like the referee is instructing Cambridge to take the drop kick and give the ball back to Somerville as... Oh, never mind. No, Cambridge is just playing from here. Ball played in, and it goes straight to Liz. I'm not sure Somerville knew exactly what was going on there because they could have applied some pressure the moment that ball hit the ground. Bouncing ball here. It's awkward, but Cambridge, confident in playing back to Nora, slips there, Nora, but it worked out in the end. Layla in a struggle there with Heba, but it works out. Ball over the top, goes straight to Nora again. Somerville will want to make an effort to control the ball, as they're not going to get too far simply in kicking it forward. Throw in. Good turn from Lily. It's crowded though. Kaylee, she wanted to find Issa, but she decided to make the run a little bit too late there. And so it's now Cambridge ball on a goal kick. Pretty ideal conditions for playing soccer. Just a little bit of wind. Sun is not, blaring down. It's warm, but it's not hot. Lily, good work here. Trying to find Kaylee. Lily, though, she can get a shot off. She does. A little too much power on it. But the Highlanders will be pleased that they found that little pocket of space, enough to get a shot off. Well, to my recollection, that's their first attempt on goal in this game. So they'll be happy to have at least put an attempt on the board, although they'll definitely want some more clear-cut chances. Good pressure from the Lady Highlanders. It's a Somerville throw. Battle here in the corner. Bridget out for a goal kick. Goal kick to V. Caitlin comes out on top. Caitlin's had a few key defensive interventions here in the early parts of this match. Ellie finds a teammate. Well done there to get past Violet. Amelie. Really good pressure from Violet. Sticking with it still is Violet. She comes away with the ball. Great work, but it's given away to Cambridge now. Ball over the top. Liz, as always, very proactive in coming off her line to collect the ball. Straight to Cambridge here, and the ball is out of bounds now. Ball over the top. That's well dealt with by Rosa. And it's out for a Cambridge throw. Couple substitutions coming in here for Cambridge. It's good to see Thea back out there after she sustained a bit of a knock after a collision with Liz. And that's also, it looks like Anna out there on the field now. Good control there by Lara. Cleared out by Bridget. Throwing from Cambridge. Awkward touch there from Lara, and it's a Somerville ball now. And that's Elizabeth for Somerville coming in right now. She'll be giving Kaylee Costa a break, who's been working so tirelessly as the striker. In my opinion, it's arguably the most difficult position to play, striker, because you need to give your team a presence, and you need to be that final link in order for defense to bring the ball up through midfield, and for midfield to really find you, you got to make yourself available. And it's tiring checking in on every which side of the pitch or the field. Again, in the UK, it's called the pitch. Ball played up to Elizabeth. Good work to settle it, and almost wins the ball back, but can V keep it in play? It's a difficult one. Referee deems it out of bounds. Somerville ball. Thrown from Bridget. It's gone straight to Thea. Over here now with Ari, out of bounds. Bridget throwing to Elizabeth. Not an easy ball to settle. Fenya clears it upfield. Awkward touch. Lily settles well, although maybe unintentionally, looking for Olive there with the through ball, unable to find her. It's gone back to Violet again. Nice turn from Violet. Layla lets it roll across to Bridget. Bridget trying to switch to play again. Unable to settle. Marie to Lily. Good battle there. Ellie's been huge for Cambridge in these early minutes. Well, in the first half of this first half to sniff out the danger. Throwing from Violet. Again, Ellie there as always for Cambridge. Lily to Violet. Violet under pressure, and Cambridge taking the ball back, but it's bouncing back and forth here. Great ball there, and unable to truly settle the ball there is Cambridge. Bridget, good tackle. Cambridge still with the ball though. Ball played through, she's outside the shot, and it's a goal. A beautiful play and a beautiful finish as well, it has to be said, by Cambridge. Hard to say who that was. I think that was Thea, number 3 for Cambridge. Well, I said it earlier, there's been a lot of space through the middle for Cambridge to exploit, and Somerville has not been proactive enough in tightening it up, and Cambridge making them pay finally, and it's 1-0 Cambridge. And you have to say it's not unjust, the scoreline. It's been a pretty back and forth match, but Cambridge has been slightly more threatening so far, and, well, the scoreline now reflects that. So the impetus is now on Somerville to make a move. Out of bounds here. Cambridge ball. It's a long throw-in. Looking for Lara. Marie, one touch back to Delia. Delia. Nicely done to find Elizabeth. Elizabeth looking for a teammate. She doesn't have many options. Good work from Elizabeth to hold the ball up there, but again, maybe a couple touches too many, but her teammates have to be more vocal there. Let her know that they're available. Nice pass from Marie to Caitlin. To Marie from Caitlin. Cleared out of bounds. Roughly 10 minutes remaining in this first half. Cambridge leading 1-0 thanks to a goal from Thea. It was a great finish, it has to be said, with the left foot into the bottom corner. Good work from Lara. Delia having to recover now. Ball played through. Oh, offside's called here. Or is it offside's called? It looks... It's not a throw-in? Well, I'm not sure how that happened. I guess it was a throw-in called. Somerville will be thankful for that call. Flick from Lara. Bridget, though, gets in front of it. Nice touch to settle by Lily, but a good battle here in midfield. Ari lacking options, but she finds a teammate in the end. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have number 24's name on the roster for Cambridge. Through ball, finds Thea, gets past Bridget. Well done there by Thea. Fenya going at it there with Isabel and fouled in the corner. Ball into the box. Lara almost got a shot on there, and Liz did a really good job to get up in the air and come down holding on to the ball. Violet down the line, finds Olive, who settles eventually. Good work from Olive. Nice skill there. It's still Olive here. Olive, she dominated the right side in our game against Medford, and here she is again, full confidence. Perhaps a little too much though, and again, Somerville, we've got to be more vocal in making ourselves available, or letting one another know that we're available. And it looks like a foul throw made there. That's never something that a coach likes to see from one of their players. Throw in Marie and Layla going at it. But Thea clears it upfield, and Violet there to deal with it. But really well done from Lara to keep it alive. Eventually out for another Cambridge throw. Kaylin lets it bounce across her. Ari does well to keep it in play. Finds Rosa, back to Ari again, down line. Looking for Isabel. And Fenya does well to get it out of danger. But it is a Cambridge corner kick. They've already had a number of corner kicks today. None of them leading directly to any serious threats, but nonetheless, all it takes is one. Ball coming in here, headed on. That was Anais trying to redirect that header, but unsuccessful in attempting to do so. It's a goal kick again to Somerville. Liz has not been punting as much in this first half. And I'd imagine that's Coach Tony hoping to hold on to the ball more. It's gone straight to Thea, though. Thea has been somewhat of the focal point of this Cambridge attack and general performance. Bridget strong there in her challenge. And it's with Liz again. It's gone straight to Cambridge, though. Violet, good recovery. Fenya. Out of play. Roughly 5 minutes remaining, although we'll see what the officials have to say. Remember, we don't have an official, the scoreboard here where the time would be very clear and we would know when the game was going into the final 2 minutes of the half, where for whatever reason at the high school level, only the referees actually have the say as to when the half truly ends. Strong tackle there by Cambridge. Ball cleared out by Bridget. And that's number 14, Yarosin, it looks like. Strong tackle on Issa there. Throw in, Lara settling. Looking for a teammate. Layla clears it. Rosa settles. She's got Ari out wide. Ari cuts back again. Finding Ellie. Thea. Cambridge really putting on a clinic in these last couple of moments. Can they get the shot off? It's a good block. But the second attempt here, can they get another one? It just keeps ricocheting everywhere. Another shot. And it's a second goal. And Thea with a wonderful strike. And not much you can do there if you're Liz, the goalkeeper, but she's making it known that Somerville did not do well to close her down there. That was a beautiful goal. And it is now 2-0 Cambridge with only a few minutes remaining in this first half. And Somerville calls a timeout. We'll be back momentarily. All right. And just a few minutes remaining here in this first half. Somerville facing their first real test this season. Down 2-0. And you have to say Cambridge has just been much more comfortable on the ball in possession. And that second goal, while the immediate moments before it was kind of bouncing around uncontrollably, the passing before it got to that point was beautiful, and Somerville will want to maybe take note of that because they'll be doing themselves some favors. Lily doing some good work out wide. The ball into the box, though, very well dealt with by Ellie. But it's out for a Somerville throw. Violet. It's a miscontrolled touch there from Ellie, but cleared out. A nice flick there. And Fenya and Lara battling it out. Ball over the top. There's Thea again. She's caused Somerville all kinds of trouble. Lara, nice step over. Keeps the ball really well. Anais for Thea. Bridget, though, does well to step in front right when it mattered most. And yet another Cambridge corner kick. This must be 5 or 6 now in this first half. Oh, sorry, it's a throw. I can't really see with all the parents. It's not their fault. Ball here. That's Anna, by the way, not the roster had a incorrect number. Number 24 is Anna for Cambridge. Ellie. Big touch, but she has the space to afford it. She drives into the Somerville half. The ball doesn't find anyone, though, and Delia is able to get the ball out to Issa. Well tackled, though. Ball from Thea, right back out wide. And Somerville really struggling to hold on to the ball right now. But here they are, Kaylee. Violet looking for a run, but it's not there, and Nora under no pressure as she picks it up. And it's good to hear our goalkeeper, Liz, shouting some words of encouragement despite a rather discouraging first half. The game is far from over, and the Lady Highlanders need to know that. Good block by Bridget. But especially with such a young team, you know, with most of this team being 9th graders and some 10th graders, it's hard to respond after a start to the game like this. Kaylee, good touch to settle, finds Lily. Lily cuts back where it came from, trips over the ball for a moment, and she's brushed off the ball there. Late foul called. Lily right back up on her feet. And Delia, the designated free kick taker for the Highlanders, she'll be looking to cause some trouble here as we approach what I would imagine are the final couple of minutes here. And they go for the short corner. Surprisingly, Violet all the way back to Delia. Delia now, big ball over the top, and Lily unknowingly lets it off her head. Unfortunate there. Big step from Violet. Shrugged off though. Ball inside. Lots of space here. But Delia, really good job there to see it out of play. Short goal kick, read very easily by Cambridge. Somerville needs to be mindful of becoming too predictable here. Issa keeps it in play, back to Fenya. Fenya looking for Kaylee. But Cambridge happy to reset with their goalkeeper. Confident out of the back too, but the pressure paying off here from Issa, although Ellie now comes away with the ball again. Marie finds Caitlin. Back to Marie. She's got Lily right in front of her. Finds her. Good turn and hesitation by Lily. Now Issa. Finally, Somerville able to string some more passes together. Issa in a battle out wide. She does really well, but credit to Cambridge there. That's, sorry, that's Yarosin out there. Keeping the ball. Here's Cambridge now. There it is, folks. Halftime, Somerville 0, Cambridge 2. We'll be back shortly with the second half. All right, folks, welcome back for the second half of action here between your Lady Highlanders and the Cambridge Falcons. That's a ball over the top to start the second half, and it looks like we have a different goalkeeper now for Cambridge. That must be Yasmina. And here's Thea. Thea was the architect of all things productive for Cambridge in that first half. Olive, ball out of bounds. Just getting a little help from a parent here for pronunciation. Ball cleared upfield by Maeve. It's a good battle here between Fenya and Issa. Fenya throw-in temporarily dealt with by Fiona. And Kaylee applying the pressure. No foul called. Here's Olive in the middle. Heavy touch though. And Cambridge not panicking in possession, but well done by Olive to at least try to get the ball back there. Violet reading the bounce. Does really well to let it go across her, but it's eventually taken away. Here's Maeve, pressured by Issa. Strong tackle by Violet off of Cambridge for a Somerville throw. Violet up to Lily. Good step by Fenya. Marie, pressured by Amelie. Bridget right back to Thea, though. And Amelie coming out of that challenge with the ball. Through ball, here's Bridget. She's stuck with her, but it's still in bounds here. Skill attempted, that was a good idea, but Bridget did well to stand her ground. And it's out for a Somerville throw. Ball's gone straight back to Cambridge, though, and Ellie playing it back to Rosa. Rosa upfield, straight to Bridget. Good pressure, though, from Cambridge. Amelie unable to settle immediately, but ends up with the ball. Good battle between the 10s there, Marie and Amelie. Well, it was a good first half, but you have to say the scoreline does accurately reflect the way things have gone so far. Cambridge ahead 2-0 right now. But Somerville has come close to creating chances, but still no real clear-cut opportunities for the Lady Highlanders as the wind picks up a little bit here. Delia reads the play well. Kaylee, good control with the chest. Great hold-up play there. Bridget looking for a teammate. Unable to find one, but the ball ricochets, and Violet stepping, hesitating ever so slightly, but it works out in the end. Here's Ellie. Finds Amelie. Amelie with a moment of space here. Through ball, read again by Fenya. That's another key interception by Fenya. Caitlin out on the far side here, pressed by Amelie, and one back as well. Great defending, and immediately sent down the line, but Liz comfortably collecting that. No real threat on that pass. We didn't see much punting from Liz in the first half, but a big one there. Ellie, ball taken away. Here's Issa out on this far side. Good cross in, but it's cleared out from Cambridge. Marie protecting the ball. Amelie, though, coming out on top. Marie not giving up on the play, and she comes out with it again. Really good battle here, but Heba ends up with it. Nice cutback from Maeve. Still in, Issa. To Lily. Lily protecting the ball. Violet now. Somerville connecting some passes, but commentator's curse. That's a misplaced one here, and Amelie with the ball now. Gets past Caitlin, but it goes straight to Bridget. And here she is again, Caitlin. That's certainly a foul there, and I can't understand why that wasn't called. Shocking, really, but here's Thea. And the shot wide. Blatant foul missed by the referee there, but oh well. And Somerville will be really thankful that didn't go in, because they would have felt like that was some harsh refereeing. Great goal kick from Liz straight to Issa here. Plays it back to Violet. Heavy touch, though, and that's really well pressed by Heba. And Somerville ball. Thea, who's been at the center of all things positive for Cambridge today, intercepts it. Caitlin pushed again. And Bridget now with the ball. It back penned into her own corner, cleared out for a Cambridge throw. And the pressure from Cambridge has been really difficult for Somerville to cope with. The shot from Thea, I think that was a shot, but unable to really threaten Liz there. Another big punt here. Heavy touch from, I hear the nickname is Sin. And it's Cambridge ball here. Fiona coming up to take the throw in. And Lily putting a foot in. And it is Cambridge ball here. Nicely done from Lily to at least get out of her feet, but that's a great switch. And can V get there? She can. Good recovery there, but not dealt with yet. The shot from Thea straight into the arms of Liz. But Thea getting plenty of opportunities here, and she'll want that hat trick. Caitlin. Well settled by Rosa. Cambridge very confident on the ball. Slightly heavy touch initially, but it's well controlled in the end by Heba. Finds a teammate as well. Well done to find Maeve. Heavy touch in the end, though. Cleared out by Delia. Olive settles, but the ball forward does not work out, and good recovery in the end there by Cambridge. That was Lily who recovered from that slip. Ball over the top, and Liz will come out to collect again. Somerville will be keen to create a clearer opportunity, yet to truly test Cambridge. Well, in the first half it was Nora in goal, but now we have Yasmina in goal for Cambridge. And you gotta test the goalie. Delia, back to Liz. Good to see Somerville utilizing their goalkeeper a bit more. Issa, it's an awkward pass and she's unable to keep it in play. Good tackle by Violet to at least temporarily stop the play, and it almost rolled through there. But Liz was sharp on her toes to keep that from sneaking in. Fenya, ball straight back to Fiona. Thea, good turn. Finds Heba. Heba turns inside. Great pass. Unable to settle. That was Issa, though, or Isabel. And here is Fiona again. Fenya wasn't sure how she wanted to deal with that. And what's the call here? Either, I guess, offsides or handball, or not too clear. Liz finds Bridget in plenty of space. Not being pressed yet by Cambridge. Lily turns. She's got Issa out wide. Decides to go inside herself, but runs into trouble. Violet, it's an awkward bounce for her, but she recovers really well there to find Lily. Lily, good ball to Marie. One touch from Marie to Olive. Good pass to Kaylee. Kaylee, slightly heavy touch there. That was almost a really nice move. And here's Cambridge an opportunity on the breakaway here, but Violet applying the pressure. Good turn though, the shot, and straight at Liz again. Well, it's been all Cambridge in this second half, folks, and Somerville pinned back in their own half right now, and not easy for them to relieve that pressure. Ball played through here. Delia, well done to keep it out of Isabel's control. Nice turn here from Heba, but Fenya not giving up on the play. Lily, nice job protecting the ball, and it's cleared out. And it'll be Fiona seeing it out for a throw-in. Throw-in. Good step by Violet. Lily protecting it, finds Fenya. Fenya playing it up to Olive. Difficult ball to settle there. Out for another Cambridge throw-in. Issa in a battle here with Sen. Well done by Maeve to come away with the ball. Looking for V. But Caitlin comes away with it. It's out for a... Oh, it stays in bounds. That looked like it was out for sure, but I'm very far from it. Kaylee to Lily. Lily, she's got Issa out wide. And can Issa keep it in? She cannot quite. A little too much on that pass. And perhaps that'd be a better ball to play on the ground so that it, travels a little less quickly. Violet, dribbles the ball out of play there. Somerville ball. And that'll be Emily coming in for Somerville. Replacing Olive. And that's Lara, Amelie, and Anais coming in for Cambridge. Throwing from Violet to Lily. Great job by Lily to protect the ball. And a heavy pass, unable to find Issa there. It's one of the most underrated skills in this sport, to be able to shield the ball. And despite only being a sophomore, Lily is already a fantastic shielder of the ball. Issa to Delia. Delia under some pressure there. And the tripod taking a blow, but Bill holding it down regardless. Kaylee waiting for her teammates to get forward. Great ball out to Caitlin. Caitlin keeping it out wide, cuts back inside. Well done to keep the ball. Marie got a little bit of time here. Cuts inside. Looking for Caitlin again. Caitlin, first time pass into the box. It's blocked by Rosa and cleared. Delia unable to keep it from Is for too long, but dealt with in the end. Anais. That was Ava playing that ball down, and Delia to Liz. Liz under some pressure here. Really good ball out to Violet, and Violet can turn. She's got a little time here. She's got Kaylee making the run down the middle, but a good step from Ellie. Thea, all over the pitch, Thea. She's scored the goals for Cambridge, but she's also dropped back to start the play all the way from just in front of her back four. It's what you'd call a box-to-box midfielder if you wanted the exact term, meaning that you'll see her on both ends of the field, whether it's Cambridge's box or Somerville's box. out for a Cambridge throw. Taken quickly. Bridget does well there to press Isabel and seeing the ball out of play. Somerville really yet to kick into the next gear here, though. And a good idea there, but Fenya, really well done by Fenya. Although it's given away in the end, Amelie keeps it alive. Ball trickles through, and it's a goal kick to Somerville. Goal kick from Liz just over the head of Cambridge. It goes to Issa, who finds Lily. Lily, great touch to get past one player. She's still with it, but Thea again. Always where she needs to be. Good turn here as well by Anais. Violet, big step there. Really well done by Violet. She wins the ball, but Anais wins it right back. Thea, back to Fiona. Touch from Violet, sees it out of play. Well done there to get in front of the ball. Good communication there from Delia, despite just being a 9th grader, already orchestrating this back line for the Highlanders. A coming together between two Cambridge players, and it's now Somerville ball. Throw-in, taken back by Thea. Down line, sending Lara on a chase there, and she's able to get to it. And even finds the pass. Strong touch, and the shot just wide. Perhaps a little wider than it looked actually from the sideline, but Cambridge able to get through so easily. And definitely concerning for Somerville. I guess the only positive will be is that this puts things into perspective. They know what they need to work on from this point on, but not easy right now to deal with all this pressure. Great job here to get the ball into the box again, but Liz able to take that in herself. Number 9 is Rosa?
Yeah. This is Isabel right here. Another Isabel. Bella.
Okay, so apologies, folks. There were 2 number 19s on the Cambridge roster, which was a mistake. Number 19 is Bella, but number 9 is Rosa. So I've been calling Bella Rosa this whole time. So sorry if either of you were watching this. Now we know that number 9 is Rosa. And a free kick here to Somerville, and that will be Delia, our sweeper, lining up to take the free kick, as always. Free kick. It's a good one, but no one really crashing the box for Somerville. Easily dealt with in the end. Amazing touch from Marie with the weak foot there. What a touch that was. Lily finds Emily. Emily. Kaylee. Through ball to Issa. Issa. Nice ball into the box, but it's so well dealt with. The shot by Lily blocked. Cleared out. Fenya. Straight back into the danger. Too much for Marie to settle. Amelie shielded off by Caitlin. Marie takes it back. Delia under pressure here. Still under pressure from Lara. Lara wins the ball back, but that's a shove called. I think that's the right call. You saw the arms go up there a little bit. Thea looking for a teammate. That's well controlled by Is. It gets caught under her feet. Fenya does well to put the pressure on, but almost finds Anais, but unable to in the end. Throw in from Violet. Back to Violet again. Great touch and turn here by Shristina. Kaylee lays it off. Marie, so good weaving in and out with both feet as she always does. And the feint as well. Such a tricky player, but a misplaced pass there intercepted by Amélie. Amélie going down on this far side. And it's out. Good defending by Marie to keep the pressure on, force it out of bounds. Here's Violet. Ari sees it out of play. Violet now. Good step by Thea. Marie wins it back though. Here's Lily. Out wide to Issa. Issa cuts it back inside. Here's Lily. Good turn, but surrounded by Cambridge players as soon as she gets into the box. Caitlin back to Fenya. One-time pass to Kaylee. Heavy touch. Comes back to her, though. Here's Tristina. And Ellie, strong tackle. Violet will let it go out of bounds. Here's Violet. Lily. Good battle. Thea, so talented on both ends of the field. Strong tackle. Out of bounds off Amélie. Lily. Fenya under pressure. One-time pass up. It's awkward for the Cambridge defenders, but they deal with it in the end. Heavy touch here. Lara, 1-2 attempted, but Delia intervenes. Marie to Caitlin. Finds Kaylee. Kaylee tries to lead Caitlin there, but taken away. Still, Somerville ends up with the ball. Marie to Fenya. Looking to play someone through there, but unable to. Good interception by Issa. But Ellie will see that out of bounds for a Cambridge goal kick. Goal kick. Good touch by Lara to settle. Marie, though, gets on the right side of the play. A little too heavy on the pass. Caitlin. A good battle out on that far side. Caitlin persistent as ever. Thea, what a through ball that is. And Cambridge with a chance here to put this game out of reach. The cross, though, collected by Liz. Well, the third goal would be very deflating for the Highlanders, and as is often said, the next goal could decide the fate of this match, because if Somerville gets one back, that'll inject them with a bunch of confidence. But if Cambridge gets the next goal, it's very hard to pick yourself up after going down 3-0. Ball out of bounds there, Somerville throw. Oh, sorry, no, it looks like a free kick called there. Delia looking for Marie, but Lily comes and collects. Goes back to Violet. Violet assessing her options. Sees Marie, finds her. Marie touch and turn. Nice cut inside again. Finds Lily. Lily, she's got Issa out wide. That's a good through ball. Good touch from Issa. Ball in, low driven, but it's easily cleared by Ellie. Fenya. Good work from Lara to apply the pressure. Thea intercepts. Here's Amélie. Through ball played in, and Lara able to get to it, and she's going to keep it in as well, but Violet recovers. Lara comes out on top. The cross. What a save by Liz. Oh, my gosh. I can't tell you with full confidence that that was a shot attempted by Lara, but whether it was a cross or a shot, Liz had to be on her toes. What a save that was. Liz keeping Somerville in the game. Great athleticism by Liz there, because my gut tells me that was a cross, and so assuming it was, Liz was not expecting that. Great work to, great footwork, I have to say, by Liz to even set herself up for the save. But Cambridge coming straight back at Somerville. Tristina, it's won by Ari. Here's Amelie. She finds Lara. Back to Amelie. Ari. Thea. A 1-2 at the top of the box. Thea. She'll want to get the shot off. Delia. Well done by Delia. And she's able to prevent the corner kick as well. Good work, Delia. And it's out for a Somerville goal kick here. And a timeout called. We'll be back shortly. According to our calculations, roughly 10 minutes left in this game. The second half has flown by. So not much time for Somerville to make an impact here, and that's certainly what that timeout was for. Coach Tony Arias wants to, inspire this team into making a statement here, and there's still time to do that. The cross, easily collected by Liz. Big punt, and Tristina, that's a difficult one to control, but good job there to keep with the play. Amelie, ball played through. Delia able to get in the way of it. And Amelie gets an important touch here. They have players in the box, and it's ultimately harmless. Wasn't sure if Amelie was going for the cheeky near post finish or if she just couldn't wrap her foot around it there, but Somerville will be very relieved there. Lily. Lily being double teamed or triple teamed almost. Teammates not really making themselves available. They'll have to close that down, and just weaving through there, but ultimately Somerville does just enough to prevent the shot. Another huge punt from Liz. Thea in the way. Caitlin, heavy touch though, it's out of bounds. Delia, back to Liz. Liz opens up her body. She's got Violet, who's under pressure. Good touch from Violet, but a foul there by Amelie. Ball played upfield here. Through ball intercepted by Bridget and immediately played upfield looking for Kaylee, but unable to find her. Bounces and it ended up straight back with Bridget. Pressure applied here. That's Rosa, number 9. Big step there from Ari. Bridget, one-time pass to Lily. Quickly to Violet. Violet finds Marie through a sea of players. Good touch there to get through. Ends up tripping. Not really a foul. I think Marie actually just told Lily as she was running by that it wasn't a foul. She was kind of laughing it off herself. Usually if the player who goes down does not protest at all, then it's pretty safe to say that it's not a foul. That's usually a clear sign. Nice flick from Kaylee, but taken away immediately. Time and space here for Cambridge. Fenya coming to close down. Fenya really not giving up at all and making it known that she is not going to give up. And it's out for a Cambridge throw. More subs coming in for Cambridge. Roughly 5 minutes remaining according to our calculations. Again, it's tricky to do without that scoreboard that we have at Dilboy Stadium. And the construction, the renovations of Dilboy Stadium going well so far. The exact timeline I'm not too aware of. But, you know, sooner than later, hopefully. It's long overdue, it has to be said. I mean, the turf at Dilboy is extremely old, or was extremely old. I think what's taking longer is the track that they're replacing. Good idea from Shristina, but not quite able to get enough on that pass. Caitlin, back to Marie. Marie under pressure. Lily, nice turn. Keeps the ball as well. Finds Marie. Ball up to Shristina. Nicely controlled, but a good tackle there from Bella. Marie falling over the ball there. Unfortunate. And she's recovering well, though. It's great to see Marie hustling like that after a mistake. That's what you need to see from your older players. It's a battle here as we enter the final few minutes. Here's Maeve. Bridget deals with it, finds Lily. Violet under pressure here from Lara. Unable to find Issa, and it goes out of play. Ari will take her time getting that back in bounds. Ball over the top. Miscontrol by Thea. Lily looking for Issa, and yet again unable to connect there. Lara taking the ball inside, getting around Marie. It's a good drive from Lara and a good pass as well. I don't think that was intended for V. That looked like it was intended for Rosa. Here is Cambridge yet again, though, not easing up at all. Cleared out of bounds by Somerville. Well, it's been a difficult day for the Lady Highlanders. Certainly one of those games where you learn a lot, especially being such a young team. Remember, most of this team is 9th and 10th graders. Miskicked clearance here. A chance for Cambridge maybe to put this game to rest. And it keeps bouncing around. Liz, nice job there yet again. You have to give Liz her flowers. What a game she's had. Nothing she could do about either of those Cambridge goals, and she has definitely protected Somerville from a less friendly scoreline, we can say. And coming out to collect there is Yasmina. Thea finding Bella. Bella looking for V, but Delia does so well to shield it off and let Liz collect. Great work there from Delia. Another big punt looking for Kaylee. Not sure who got the touch there, but ends up with Cambridge. Ball given straight back to Somerville, but just kicked upfield. Issa looking for Kaylee. Thea clears it upfield. Marie, nice touch to settle. Finds Lily. The sun poking out now. Lily cuts back, looking for a teammate. It's a good step, though, and there's Fenya to read it. V out of bounds now. Lily cuts back again, looking for an option, but she doesn't really have one. Violet, strong step there, but Maeve comes away with it. Thea settles eventually. Great ball out wide there. Finds Lara. Oh, sorry, that's Isabel. Delia did well not to foul there, and it looked like Liz got a hand on that to see it out of play. And now really we're just down to the discretion of the referee for when the final whistle is blown. Certainly no more than a couple minutes left. It's off the post. What an odd moment that was. I don't even know exactly what happened there. But Cambridge was able to get a shot off despite having almost no angle. And Liz didn't know much about it, nor could she really do much about it. Lily, ball played forward, but Kaylee was not right there. Played upfield again, and it's out of bounds now. It's 2-0 Cambridge thanks to 2 goals from Thea. And it's looking like this will be the first defeat of the season for the Lady Highlanders, who've had a very strong start to the season, but this may be the strongest opponent they've come up against. Tame shot there, easily collected by Liz. Never in any real danger there was Liz. Flick from Bella. Lily again. That combination between Lily and Issa just has not worked out today for whatever reason. You also have to keep in mind Somerville has a few less subs than Cambridge, and that is something to factor in with fatigue. But anyways, that's the final whistle, folks. Cambridge with an away win, a convincing 2-0 win, and the Lady Highlanders will know what they have to work on going into the rest of the season. My name is Marcelo Brociner. It's been a pleasure. Stay safe, everybody. Until next time.